Good morning, Peak Performance crew. It is Dr. B, and today we're going to be talking about a topic that we see occasionally. Not often, but occasionally, and it's something that I always like to explain to my patients right away. So anyone out there that I haven't had the opportunity to explain it to, I think it would be a good topic for you to hear, and that is, what is as-needed care? Now, let me kind of paint the picture of how we get this question a lot, which is, most of our patients do come in on some sort of symptom. You know, they have some sort of ache or pain or discomfort, or they do want to prevent something from becoming worse. And that's totally fine and totally okay. But typically what happens is they do start to feel better after our care plans, and they're really happy with their results. And at that point we do introduce something called wellness plans. So sometimes, and a lot of times patients do continue on some sort of wellness plan, whatever their day-to-day stressors are, and we'll get into that in a second. But sometimes we get the answer of, I'm just going to come in as needed from now on, which is totally fine. If you're able to listen to your body, coming in as needed is okay and acceptable. Like, you don't have to be on a plan to continue to see us here or continue care here. But what usually happens is when someone becomes as needed patient, one of two things normally happens. Number one is they feel good, they feel good, they feel good, they feel good, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh crap, I have a headache, or my back's starting to hurt. And then they come back and we say, you know, we do some tests and it's been a year or 2 years or whatever it might be. And unfortunately, they're almost back to square one of what they came in for. And that's frustrating for them. It's frustrating for us. And we never want someone to revert back to the care that they, or the state of care that they were in before they started chiropractic. I mean, they did all that work and they were feeling good. We don't want them to revert back to that old way. Or the other option is, you know, they feel good, they feel good, they feel good, and then they get the pain back and then they're embarrassed to come back, which is not good either. We always want to invite people back, but yeah, they're embarrassed because they realized, hey, I forgot that I needed continued care. And the reason you need continued care is if you think back to the education that we give you on what causes a subluxation, it's nerve interference. And what causes that nerve interference is some sort of stress, whether that's a physical stress, like your job, your posture, your sleep position, whether it's a mental stress, like your kids or your schooling or your finances, or a chemical stress, like the food you eat, the water you take in, or the drinks you take in, anything you put on your body, like lotions or shampoos. Like, those are the chemical stressors that can affect your nervous system too. And that's why we offer wellness plans, okay? Because our wellness plans are offered in once a week, every other week, or once a month. And in my opinion, you can't go a month without having some of those stressors. It doesn't matter how healthy you are. You're going to have some sort of stressor on your body within that month. So in my opinion, as needed should be a minimum of once a month. Okay? A lot of people, as needed is more frequent than that. Like, if you're hunched over on a computer all day long in this forward position, you might need once a week then, right? And that's okay too. You have a lot of stressors that some people might not have. So yeah, when someone says as needed, I do like to have the conversation with them, because as needed should be checked once a month. Let's make sure you're good. Let's make sure that there's no stress on the nervous system, and let's make sure you obtain that peak performance, because that's what we want you to be, and we don't want you to get those symptoms back. And on top of it, you'll continue to get those side benefits of chiropractic, like better immune system function, better energy, better sleep, and we get to see you again. You know, we miss you, and if you're as needed and feel awesome, come and get checked. Let's make sure that as needed is right where it should be for you. And if you're not, you can definitely get on a wellness plan too, and that'll save you some stress about money. So we look forward to seeing you. Give us a call, and I will see you as needed.